Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest may play a pivotal role in assisting a 38-year-old superstar in his quest to dethrone Braun Breaker as the Intercontinental Champion. The star in question is Jey Uso. Main Event Jey will enter the #1 contender tournament for the Intercontinental Championship on next week's Raw. He will chase his first singles title in the Stamford-based promotion. If he advances in the tournament, the chance of winning gets real, opening up the possibility for him to take down Breaker and grab the prestigious title. The Terror Twins may assist Jey in his quest for the title by helping him topple the reigning champion. Their motivation to support Jey could be rooted in the Eradicator's previous ties with the former Bloodline member. In case you missed it, there was a romance angle teased between Rhea Ripley and Jey a few weeks ago. It all started when Uso arrived at the Red Brand. He was continuously approached by the Judgment Day faction to join them. However, he refused the offer time and time again. This eventually set up a match between Uso and Dominic Mysterio. Jey ended up beating Dom, and after the win, he made a call-me gesture towards Ripley, letting her know she should hit him up. Uso also stated in a backstage interview that the former Women's World Champion should reach out to her, suggesting that Dom isn't the right fit for her. Additionally, Rhea Ripley brought up Uso during the SummerSlam 2024 kickoff event, casually remarking that he was all right. The primary motivation for Rhea Ripley and Priest to assist Jey Uso in his quest for the championship lies in their need for allies to battle the Judgment Day faction. By supporting Uso, the Terror Twins can secure his loyalty in the eventual showdown against their old faction. At the moment, this is all mere speculation, and only time will tell how the story develops. Sami Zayn could join Jey Uso to help Rhea Ripley, and Damian Priest, the Archer of Infamy, and the Eradicator got backstabbed by their Judgment Day stablemates during the SummerSlam 2024 Premium Live event. Ever since then, they've been facing off against the faction, but they are outnumbered and could use some backup. In this scenario, Sami Zayn could also join his former Bloodline stablemate to assist the Terror Twins. Both Uso and Zayn are on the verge of working together as a team. Recently, Jey was spotted hyping up his old buddy before his match against Braun Breaker. They've also dropped some hints about chasing the World Tag Team titles, which are currently in the hands of Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Cody Rhodes reveals Rhea Ripley followed through on fan promise. Former champion reacts undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes revealed on social media today that Rhea Ripley delivered on a promise to a young fan. The American Nightmare will be appearing on the Grayson Waller Effect later tonight on WWE SmackDown. Rhea Ripley and Cody Rhodes both appeared at Fanatics Fest NYC last weekend. However, a young wrestling fan was unable to give a bracelet she made to Rhodes and asked Ripley if she could give it to him. The 27-year-old promised she would give the bracelet to the SmackDown star, and Cody Rhodes confirmed he received it today on his Instagram story. Rhea Ripley reacted to the message with a holding back tears emoji, and you can check out her reaction on Instagram by clicking here. Cody Rhodes will be defending the undisputed WWE Championship against Kevin Owens at Bash in Berlin on August 31st. The prizefighter has spent the past few months helping Rhodes in his rivalry against the Bloodline on the Blue Brand. Former WWE writer doesn't believe the company has built up enough rivals for Cody Rhodes. Wrestling legend Vince Russo recently criticized WWE for not building up enough stars to challenge Cody Rhodes for his title. Speaking on a recent edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Writing with Russo show, Russo noted that the promotion didn't have stars ready for Rhodes after he defeated Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania XL to become champion. Rhodes has defeated AJ Styles, Logan Paul, and Solo Sikoa in recent months to retain his title. So, what does Cody do? He finishes the story. They know he's gonna finish the story. That plan was in place for a very long time. Well, this is where we've gone with it, Russo continued. He finishes the story. He has no opponents. They built no opponents for him. He had to wrestle AJ, he had to wrestle Logan Paul, he's got no opponents. They build nobody for the guy. From 3:45 onwards. Rhea Ripley will also be in action at WWE Bash in Berlin at the end of the month. She will be teaming up with Damian Priest to battle the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio at the Premium Live event next weekend. The atmosphere on Monday Night Raw had been thick with tension, anticipation, and uncertainty. For weeks, the WWE Universe had been captivated by the growing animosity between the reigning WWE Champion and the rebellious duo of Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. The pair, once aligned with the Judgment Day, had found themselves on the outskirts of the faction, their loyalty questioned and their futures uncertain. But on this night, their intentions would become clear, and a new chapter in WWE history would be written. The 39-year-old star in question was no stranger to the limelight. He had clawed his way through the ranks, proving time and time again that age was just a number. Known for his relentless drive and unwavering determination, he had earned the respect of the locker room and the adoration of the fans. But there was one thing he had yet to achieve: a WWE Championship. And tonight, with the unlikely help of Ripley and Priest, that dream was within reach. The champion's dominance, the current WWE champion, had ruled over Raw with an iron fist, leaving a trail of broken bodies and shattered dreams in his wake. He was a force of nature, a behemoth who seemed unstoppable in the ring. His reign had been marked by dominance, and many believed he would hold the title for years to come. But as the old saying goes, every king's reign must eventually come to an end. Rumors had been swirling for weeks about dissension within the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, once the backbone of the faction, had grown increasingly distant from the group's leader. There were whispers of backstage confrontations, of secret meetings between Ripley, Priest, and the 39-year-old contender. But nothing was confirmed, and the WWE Universe was left to speculate. The turning point, the night of the championship match, arrived, and the tension in the arena was palpable. The champion entered the ring with his usual swagger, confident that he would once again walk out with the title around his waist. His challenger, the 39-year-old star, was met with a thunderous ovation as he made his way to the ring. This was his moment, his last shot at the WWE Championship. The two competitors stared each other down, the air between them crackling with electricity. As the match began, it quickly became apparent that the champion had underestimated his opponent. The 39-year-old star fought with a level of intensity that hadn't been seen in years. He matched the champion blow for blow, refusing to back down. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, sensing that something special was happening. But the champion was a seasoned veteran, and he wasn't about to let his title slip away without a fight. He began to wear down his challenger, using his size and strength to gain the upper hand. It looked as though the 39-year-old star's dream was slipping away, and the crowd's energy began to wane. The surprise intervention, just when it seemed all hope was lost, the arena went dark. The sudden blackout sent shockwaves through the crowd, and the WWE Universe erupted in a mix of cheers and confusion. When the lights came back on, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest were standing in the ring, their eyes locked on the champion. The champion, momentarily stunned, tried to process what was happening. This wasn't a scheduled appearance, this was an ambush. Ripley and Priest had made their intentions clear. They were there to tip the scales in favor of the 39-year-old star. Ripley struck first, delivering a vicious kick to the champion's midsection. The champion staggered, caught off guard by the unexpected assault. Priest followed up with a brutal clothesline that sent the champion crashing to the mat. The crowd was in a frenzy, realizing that they were witnessing the end of an era. The 39-year-old star, sensing the opportunity, mustered every ounce of strength he had left. He climbed to the top rope, his heart pounding in his chest. This was it, his moment of glory. With the crowd chanting his name, he leaped off the top rope, delivering a devastating finishing move that left the champion motionless in the center of the ring. The pinfall in the aftermath, the referee dropped to the mat and began the count. The arena was deafening as the WWE Universe counted along: 1, 2, 3. The bell rang, signaling the end of the match, and the crowd erupted into a standing ovation. The 39-year-old star had done it. He had dethroned the champion, ending one of the most dominant reigns in recent memory. As the new WWE champion was handed the title, he fell to his knees, overcome with emotion. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest stood by his side, their expressions a mix of satisfaction and resolve. They had made their statement, not just to the WWE Universe, but to the Judgment Day as well. They were no longer followers, they were leaders, ready to carve out their own path in WWE. The defeated champion rolled out of the ring, his face a mask of disbelief and fury. This loss would haunt him, but it also signaled the beginning of a new chapter for him. He would no doubt seek revenge, and the WWE Universe could expect a brutal response in the weeks to come. A new alliance with the title in hand, the new WWE champion stood tall in the center of the ring, flanked by Ripley and Priest. The three of them shared a moment of silent acknowledgement. This was the beginning of something special. A new alliance had been formed, one that would challenge the status quo and shake the foundations of Monday Night Raw. As the show went off the air, the WWE Universe was left with more questions than answers. What did this new alliance mean for the future of Raw? How would the Judgment Day respond to this betrayal? And most importantly, how long could the new champion hold onto the title with so many enemies lurking in the shadows? One thing was certain, Monday Night Raw had just entered a new era, and the WWE Universe was in for one hell of a ride.